Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions, and he can deliver too.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And that is as far as they're going to go. So much time and space here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Can he get on the end of this? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Pelé. Threads one in. Knocks it into space. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there. Held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Turns and goes back. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! Goal! BOTAFOGO! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Number 9.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's worked it through. Look at the space here, and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pirlo to take it as usual. Pelé! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cruyff. Cafu. Cross into the box. He's gone for goal! Just off target.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
And that should get the job done. So, third corner of the game. Puskas! And he's quick to get it clear again. Just about within shooting range. And here's Pirlo. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No way through there. And it's Cruyff. Played back. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's picked it up out wide. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Goes back. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. He's going for goal! Oh, crossbar! Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Puskas. Great vision. Cross from Cafu. And they've got rid. Oh, that is a nice touch. Delivered across. Piqué getting this one clear. Cannavaro does well to get it back. And it's Pirlo. Now it's Forlan. Pirlo. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Baggio did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pirlo. No luck with that dink over the top. Nicely weighted ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very... He's had a shot! And that is high.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Just eases him off the ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Any strong opinions on the first half?
BOTAFOGO deserve to be ahead and probably should be in front by more, considering the amount of chances they've managed. Everything points to more of the same second half and a good solid win.
BOTAFOGO have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. BOTAFOGO carrying a one-goal lead. Tries from a long way out. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
Puskas. Pelé. He's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
Cafu. Pirlo. Piqué gets a foot in here. Defending was strong and firm. Roberto Carlos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Nicely worked. Cleared without hesitation. And he's quick to snatch it back. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
Now it's Forlan. And it's Mendes. He's shifting through the gears here.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Puskas. Pirlo. It's Pirlo! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Stood up well to him there. This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them. Big chance! No mistake! Two to the good, and they are purring.
Look up, old man. Go down.
Cruyff really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
BOTAFOGO are now...
First time I enter this live and I see a goal of the host. That's amazing.
They've got them where they want them.
Caresses it through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Roberto Carlos. Conte. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Casillas gets it away. Rijkaard. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Oh, that is our great chance! He's got a goal! Just one goal in it now! Game on! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
Ô Caio, por que você não entra no Discord aí?
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Forlan. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to play it through. He's found a way through. Adriano! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Pelé! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, Fazio.
And there's the shot!
To replace him is
Good strike, quite an alarm.
Schneider.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments. And this is a rather big one. And it all depends on the service.
And he's quick to get it clear again.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Alaba wins the duel this time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the shot's on here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gets a good foot in there. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, what a mistake! He's had a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And that is that. BOTAFOGO can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Botafogo are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. But it seems fair to say, Jim, that Diego Forlan is the outstanding player in this lineup.
Yeah, and I think it's incredible how his career has turned out after a difficult start. He's made himself into a great all-round player with vision and creativity in addition to his finishing now.
And a reputation for being lethal, clinical, vital in front of goal is by now very, very richly deserved.
Really effective.
The most accurate pass. Engages and forces him off the ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Eze. And it's Rosicki. Yamal. Forlan. That's an excellent interception. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cruyff going full tilt down the left. Now it's Puskas. Pedri. Pedri is fouled. He's got tall. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Forlan clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That is a great pick out. And he's certain real chance! Goal! BOTAFOGO! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
BOTAFOGO with their first corner, the first in the game for us. Cruyff! Oh, Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Costa Curta. Cruyff. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Forlan. And it's Cruyff. Pelé. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Forlan. That has not gone well. Cruyff. Oh, lovely bit of skill. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Timber. Now it's Puskas. Taken. It's Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He just absolutely speared that in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
BOTAFOGO are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? He's one on, and the shot! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive. The finish, exquisite.
And now he has two. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Well, a quick look at this lineup, and Pavel Nedved jumps higher than the rest.
He'll be involved in more or less everything they try to do going forward.
Yeah, he has all the ingredients to serve up something delicious, and we can feast our eyes on a truly great competitor.
And here's Dembele. Showing good feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the...
Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And the counter is on. Oh, that's well spotted. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. That is lovely. Played back in. Pirlo. Now a droll. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now a droll. BOTAFOGO, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Shot could be on. He is through here. Decent chance! Goal! Sao Paulo! The breakthrough strike. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from...
And he shoots! He scored! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Sao Paulo are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Raul takes control of it. Raul! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Raul is offering a wry smile there.
Sao Paulo has the chance to go the other way. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. This is Dembele. Dembele, he's free. It's Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Lovely. Now then. Cruyff. Raul. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And they win it back again. Cruyff. Cruyff. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Dembele. Cruyff. Foot in. And it's Messi. And here's Dembele. And no, that was never going to make it. Conte.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Messi! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Gilberto. And it's half-time here. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
BOTAFOGO really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Dembele!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Pirlo. Ball played for Conte. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe is onto this. He's having a shot! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Sao Paulo find a position of real strength now. Played out wide. Rijkaard. That pass isn't the best.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing. Pelé! Oh, it's hit the post! Nedved going full tilt down the left. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Raul. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Raul. Nedved. Vieira. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And he's had it nicked away. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Raul. No way through there. Vieira. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Conte. Well timed, excellent interception.
Sao Paulo couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Conte, there he goes, motoring forward. Now it's Pelé. Costa Curta. That's a little off target. Now it's Nedved. And the through ball. This is Dembele. Nedved has it in a wide position. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. And he's there to clear it. The ball has bounced loose now. Might be danger here. Vieira has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Oh, that's a waste. Alaba. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. Pelé. Van Dijk produces the perfect tackle there. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. That's good running with the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. And the finish! He scores! Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Sao Paulo are at the peak, and Cruyff! Roberto Carlos. 5 minutes left on the clock. Cruyff! Oh, they could be caught out here. It's out of play for a goal kick. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Nedved, probing pass.
Foram indicados 2 minutos de acréscimo.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Costa Curta. And it's Cruyff. And that is as far as it goes. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against BOTAFOGO.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. We have already started here. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get. He's one-on-one, short shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
In with the challenge. Ødegaard. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pelé! Great idea, just poorly executed.
Pelé might just be regretting what was probably the toughest of his options.
BOTAFOGO are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
It's going to be another throw. Kimmich. And it's Ødegaard. And here's Nunez. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Conte. BOTAFOGO finding their passes. And this is Pelé. Pelé unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard makes the interception. Knocks it into space. Cafu. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cruyff. He's through here. Oh, it's a great ball here. Can he finish? Goal! BOTAFOGO! And BOTAFOGO are in front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Nunez. Timber. Under an awful lot of pressure. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Oh, good spread. Saka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's had a hit! And that is wildly off target.
Yeah, you can't blame him for trying, but that looked a little forced.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Arsenal have it back and can go again. Conte. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Bellingham. Look at the space here. Conte. Cruyff. Pirlo. Now it's Cruyff. Puskas. Neatly clipped into space. And Cruyff! Tried the volley, but no.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Timber. Kimmich. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, a delicate chip through. Conte, out to the left it goes. Here's the return pass, and the pass is intercepted. Now it's Saka, chance here to counter. Nunez, and that is expertly dealt with.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Now it's Cruyff.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Kimmich. Bellingham. Darwin, not the most accurate pass. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Nice interception, well timed. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Cruyff. He's beaten the last man. Big chance! One-on-one! And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
BOTAFOGO happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. That gets things going for the second half. BOTAFOGO carrying a one-goal lead. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. That has been slung wide. Saka looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Great chance! It's in! Arsenal are level. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
They've won a corner. Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's really well cleared. Pirlo.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Cafu. Pelé looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. That has not gone well. That pass has been well intercepted. And this is Pelé!
The attendance for this match was
So we've reached the hour mark.
52.
Now it's Puskas. Now it's Darwin. That is good alertness. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Darwin. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Alexander-Arnold. That pass isn't the best. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pirlo. And here's Nunez. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And again. Oh, it's come off the upright. Ødegaard gets flagged offside.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10.
So time for change.
Mbappe.
And this one has been on the cards for a little
21,
while.
Darwin Nunez. Number 13. Bellingham. Number 17.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Number 7. Ødegaard.
It's
Coming
gone
on
out
the
for a
field,
throw-in.
Number 9. Aubameyang. Number 22. Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 23.
Upamecano promptly
Number
onto that,
26,
and that is that.
Mohamed Salah. Number 19.
No, that was never going to
Modric.
make it. Conte. And it's Cruyff. Pirlo, the man we've all come to watch.
There they go, hunting again.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men. And that certainly packed a punch. Pirlo standing over it. He's ended up in no man's land. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Puskas is fouled. Pirlo is standing over this one.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
Pirlo! Tremendous from Pirlo! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they're back in front. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
But goes for goal! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
BOTAFOGO have their second corner now.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another.
Just about within shooting range. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Carlos really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Modric. Now it's Aubameyang. Roberto Carlos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Now, can they get him away? That has found him in acres of space. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Pass somewhat off target. I think we're just about done here. Can he get it through? Tries to play it through. Now it's Puskas. Kimmich does well to get it back.
BOTAFOGO nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Beckenbauer. Well, it looked promising. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Pelé! They've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Bora K Bora GB Lendario Mais Incredo Lacau na Outbox Tray TMJ Amigo. Abençoe domingo irmão.
Fala Bruno Play 01. E aí, irmão, beleza? Valeu mesmo, cara, pelo comentário aí, tamo junto. Vou esperar 5 minutos e vou voltar à live, beleza? Tô esperando aí dar pelo menos mais uma rodada aí do highlights e aí eu volto.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Real chance! Looking for a runner. That is ended up in no man's land. De Bruyne. Puskas knocks it into space. Pelé gets into some space, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lopez tries to... Chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
BOTAFOGO are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And a chance! He has done it! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Serginho's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Cafu plays it in. De Bruyne. Now it's Lopez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Up he goes! Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defence.
And he shoots! In he goes again! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Oh, super ball! Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Xavi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Conte, oh, that is having a shot! It's a goal! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
Pelé really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Pirlo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Puskas. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? De Bruyne, and that could set him on his way. Xavi. It's out for a goal kick. Cafu. Out to the right. Now it's Puskas. Puskas. Oh, such a clever touch. That's good defending. Defending in numbers.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Stoichkov. Serginho could try cutting inside here. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And it's Lopez. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Pelé. And this is Puskas. Puskas was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And he lines up a cross. Driving forward. Xavi. Kante gets a foot in here. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the...
Shot at goal! He scores! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Not the most accurate pass. Tries to play it through. Roberto Carlos. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. De Bruyne. That is good strength. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Pelé. And it's De Bruyne. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Cafu. Some good work on the right flank here. And it's Conte. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cruyff. Look at the space here. Good read, needed to be. And this is Pelé. And the shot!
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Lofted upfield. It's a pretty loose pass. Conte. Now it's Pelé.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shot, surely! Goal! BOTAFOGO! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
BOTAFOGO take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Pirlo. Xavi. And Serginho. Otto looking to get on the end of this. And he gets rid in a hurry. Big chance!
Substituição em andamento.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. And that has been clubbed away. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's got a sight of goal.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Chance for a shot! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
BOTAFOGO could not have picked a better time to snatch a 2-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here...
That's at the end. BOTAFOGO have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Pelé taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Yeah, simply a combination of one team refusing to be beaten no matter what, and another not quite able to kill off their opponents. But it made for great viewing.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.